So, yeah. I don't see any gnats around, and fuck, let's go. Maybe spiders, but yeah. Yeah. This is this is just for me talking about spiders. Yeah. So I was thinking, after being on the bus this morning, this is also for me. The yeah, well, my train of thought is fucked. Yeah. So I was thinking, like, the kind of person I am, like, I'm a proud dude. Like, uh, it's like, it doesn't. This is struggling. It doesn't really like register with like society that I'm a proud dude for some reason. Like, maybe it's just like, what registers is like, stay on the registry path. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't know, you're proud, but you have so much fault in you, or like the way you look. um, that like it doesn't like it's kind of it doesn't make sense. Yeah, all these suitors are like, no, well, like honestly, like I've had conversations with like some of like, the run down sort of type, and yeah, like even they aren't having it. Like it's like they're not below them or something. Just normal conversations like, and then it's like it's almost like I think people are aware of the fact that other people like think it's pretty shameful for you to like them. No, kind of never been that way, but I think I'd be cooler if I was. So I don't know. Yeah. My hands are probably gonna get. Yeah. Oh, it's cold. It's cooler. It's cold outside. Yeah. Yeah. So I can't formulate anything. Any like bright, brilliant thought I can't formulate. I can understand it though. It's a bit different with me. And then like I'd have to like be inspired by like conversation. Probably within probably within the last 10 minutes of my life to like write about it, and like I guess I could like make a plot out of something, but I was walking. Yeah. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I don't really feel like I'd write anything important or whatever, but just keep it to my, like, I don't even know, like, I can't formulate, like, am I snide? I don't know. Like, what are my works about? I can't figure it out. And then I'm just thinking Snyder Marx, and it's just like, you're a writer? I don't know. I think if you, I don't know, for example, like I write Twitter, it's like if you were to, like, have a, if you were to have access to my Twitter and like actually write it, you'd just be like, I don't know, this is pretty simple stuff to write. You just have to be like in wrong town. Just have to be where everyone's wrong, and then you'll get it right. Yeah. So I don't know, it's kind of cool, but I don't really like. My dick's gonna rot off. No, I don't know. So, alright, so yeah, the past few days I've just been like, you know what? I want to stay inside. Like, I had such a nice day at home just playing Halo 4 because I hadn't finished the story. I think and then playing it again on Heroic. and I'm just like, there's a part where you get lost, and it's like, what is Bungie up to, or like, what is Microsoft up to, like, with the masters, I'm sure, and then it's just like, oh, okay, it's a cool game, I like it. Yeah, but Halo 5 looks dope, so I want an Xbox One, and then maybe that will keep me at home. Uh, yeah, so, uh, but yeah, and it's just like, I've heard loser, like, a lot more the past few days, and it's just like, well, I don't know, if you're not, like, looking for love, like, you know, it's just like, you're, you're an Xbox is, it's like, what's right for me, like, you know, so it's like, I don't know. You're a loser. Like, being a loser is so weird when, like society is all, like, reclaiming that shit about, like, how what's on the inside counts and, like, society's perspective. So it's like, people that were cool in, like, the 80s and 90s and shit, and, like, they're just, like, still on that. Like, yeah. Because it was more like that, I guess. I think it was like the dawn of the loser or something, about how people would just be terrible and, like, this. Yeah, it's like, it's awkward as shit nowadays. Like, it really is. Like, it's just like, why aren't you embracing anything? It's like, it's so much better to just embrace, like, in the modern age than, like, you know, or whatever. I don't know. I don't really have a stance on it. It just kind of seems that way. Yeah, it's getting kind of cold. Like, fucking wedge taken out of the pine. Okay. It's like an optical illusion or whatever, that pine over there. It's like a perfect right angle of, like, yeah. I had sound bites that I go with when, like, I'm just like, what should I say? What should I say? But I forget them usually. So, alright. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully, I can stay at home, because I think I like staying at home better than, like, forging my way to having a good day. No thanks to awful people. Okay, alright, yeah.